This is an audiobook created by Subconscious Key Studio. In the beginning, before the concept of a beginning even existed, there was a hum, a vibration in the void, not a sound you hear with your ears, but one you feel in the marrow of your soul. It is the resonance of potential, the silent, humming architecture of existence itself. This hum is a language. It is the first and final language, written not in words, but in shape, in ratio, in pattern. It is carved into the spiral arms of distant galaxies and traced in the delicate veins of a leaf outside your window. It is the blueprint of a snowflake and the master plan for a black hole. This is the language of the universe, the ancient, ever-new art of sacred geometry. For the next hour, we invite you to a unique form of listening. Close your eyes, let your breathing slow. We are going on a journey to become fluent in this silent tongue. We will learn to read it in the grand, cosmic cathedrals of swirling nebulae, and we will whisper it back in the intimate, geometric chambers of our own beating hearts. This is not a history lesson. It is a remembering, a tuning of our awareness to the fundamental frequency from which all music, all art, all life, and all love emerges. So, let the concerns of the day soften and drift away. There is nowhere you need to be, nothing you need to do, but to listen and to feel. Allow yourself to be carried on these currents of sound and symbol back to the source of all patterns. Let us begin, as all things do, in the quiet, in the stillness, with a single point of infinite potential. Imagine, if you will, a point, not a dot on a page, but a locus of infinite consciousness, the unmanifest, the source. In every spiritual tradition, it has a name: Brahman, the Godhead, the Tao. It is the silent, unmoved mover. In the realm of sound, this is the primordial tone, the anahata nada, the unstruck sound. It is the hum of the void, pregnant with every symphony, every whisper, every thunderclap that ever was or will be. And then a movement, a breath. The one seeking to know itself expands. It defines a space around itself, a boundary of its own being. It becomes a circle, the symbol of unity, wholeness, and the self-contained universe, the celestial egg from which all worlds will hatch. It is the Ouroboros, the serpent eating its own tail, representing the cyclic nature of everything. Now, a moment of profound relationship. From this first circle, a second is born. Its center rests perfectly, impeccably on the circumference of the first. Space where they overlap, a new shape is born, an almond-shaped lens, a mandorla, a womb. This is the Vesica Piscis, the vessel of the fish. This is not merely a geometric shape, it is the first act of creation. It is the moment the unmanifest becomes manifest. It is the birth of duality itself, light and dark, sound and silence, masculine and feminine, spirit and matter. This is the gateway. It is the shape of the human eye, the very lens through which we perceive the light of the world. It is the fundamental geometry of a photon, a particle of light. It is the shape found where two soap bubbles meet in perfect harmony. From this single, elegant, and profound act of communion, this geometric embrace, everything else in the cosmos will flow. And flow it does. From the fertile, geometric womb of the Vesica Piscis, life begins its divine replication. A third circle is added, then a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, and a seventh, each one finding its sacred place on the circumference of the others. This is the seed of life, the 7 days of creation, the core template of a single living cell. Can you hear the complexity growing? Each circle a new note, joining a cosmic chord, building the fundamental melody of form. But the seed, by its very nature, contains the promise of the tree. This pattern does not stop. It continues to replicate, to blossom outward in an act of infinite generosity, and inward in an act of profound introspection, creating a vast, mesmerizing matrix of interlocking circles. This is the flower of life. It is the universe's original, underlying grammar, the source code of reality. Think of the ancient masters, the builders of the Osirian in Egypt, the mystics meditating in Chinese temples, the visionary Leonardo da Vinci who saw in it the very principles of mechanics and spirit. They were not creating these patterns, they were discovering them. They were reading the blueprint. They understood that this single pattern contains, within its perfect symmetry, the archetypal codes for every atom, every life form, every force of nature, the platonic solids, the very building blocks of our reality. You, me, this planet, that distant star. We are all but unique, temporary expressions of this infinite, fractal, and eternally flowering design. But creation is not a static blueprint, frozen in time. It is a dynamic, unfolding process. It grows. It evolves. And it does so according to a divine mathematical law, a ratio of such profound elegance and power that it has been a constant companion to genius, from the architects of the Parthenon to the painters of the Renaissance. It is approximately 1.618, and it is known as the golden ratio, or phi. Imagine a line divided not equally, but perfectly. So perfectly that the relationship of the whole line to the larger segment is exactly the same as the relationship of the larger segment to the smaller one. This is a ratio that echoes itself, a recursive harmony. It is a mathematical secret that feels instinctively, universally beautiful. We see it in the way our own sense of aesthetics is drawn to it, an unconscious recognition of a cosmic truth. And when this ratio is set into motion, it paints a picture of its journey. It creates a spiral, not a tight, constricted coil, but the open-armed, graceful Fibonacci spiral. Listen closely now. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. Each number is the sum of the two before it. This is not just a sequence, it is the very heartbeat of evolution, the algorithm of life. Can you hear it unfolding? This is the sound of a sunflower head, packing its seeds with maximum efficiency, ensuring the survival of its species. This is the aerial path of a falcon diving towards its prey, the most efficient route through the sky. This is the curl of a breaking wave, the unfurling of a fern frond reaching for the sun, the spiral of a nautilus shell expanding its home as it grows. It is the universe's signature for growth, for evolution, for a beauty that is both wild and perfectly, mathematically ordered. It is the visible expression of a universe in a state of becoming. While the spiral represents the organic, unfolding journey of life through time, other forms offer us a map of the entire cosmos, all at once, a snapshot of eternity. We now travel to the heart of a profound meditative tradition to behold the king of all yantras, the Sri Yantra. Close your eyes and envision this not as a flat image, but as a living, breathing, holographic universe. 9 interlocked triangles, 4 pointing upward and 5 pointing downward, engaged in a perfect, dizzying, cosmic dance. The upward pointing triangles are sharp as mountain peaks, representing the masculine principle of divine consciousness. Shiva, the unchanging, witnessing awareness. The downward pointing triangles are deep as inverted chalices or river deltas, representing the feminine principle of creative energy, Shakti, the dynamic, flowing, manifesting power of the universe. These are not static, engraved lines. They are dynamic forces, whirling and spinning with incredible power, yet perfect balance, all revolving around a central, invisible point, the Bindu. Point is the silent, unmanifest source from which the entire cosmos, with all its sound and fury, emerges. It is the same point we started with. The Sri Yantra is the entire cosmic story, from the singularity to the vast, diversified universe and back again, captured in a single, breathtaking image. For the meditator, it is not an image to be seen, but a universe to be entered. It is a cosmic elevator, journeying inward through its concentric circles and intersecting triangles. From the outer earth squares to the innermost Bindu is to journey back to the source, to shed layers of illusion, to reconcile the polarities within one's own soul, and to experience the ultimate, non-dual unity of all things. The Sri Yantra is both the map and the territory. It is a cosmic engine, and by gazing upon it, or in our case, listening to its sonic analog, we start its engine within our own consciousness. After gazing upon these cosmic maps and spirals of creation, we might feel a sense of awe, perhaps even a sense of smallness. But the most profound revelation, the true miracle, awaits not in the distant stars, but in the quiet, living universe within the vessel of your own body. These cosmic patterns are not out there. They are the very blueprint of you. Listen to your own heartbeat. That rhythm, that consistent, life-sustaining pulse is a pattern in time. Now, listen deeper, to a level beyond the reach of your ears. The very code of your life, the double helix of your DNA, is not a random ladder. It completes a full 10-step turn every 34 angstroms, a ratio of 34:21, which mirrors the golden ratio, 1.619, almost perfectly. You are literally wound in divine proportion. The spiral of creation is the spiral of your inheritance. Take a breath now, a deep, conscious breath. As the air flows into your lungs, it travels through a branching network of airways, a fractal pattern that is mathematically identical to the branching of a tree, of a river delta, of lightning in the sky. It is a design for maximum surface area in minimal space, a principle of efficient flow that the universe employs again and again. The light that allows you to perceive the world around you is caught in the hexagonal grid of your eye's light receptors. The same perfect, efficient, communal pattern as a honeycomb. You perceive geometry with geometry. From the proportions of your finger bones, each section related to the next by the golden mean, to the ratio of your forearm to your hand, from the five-fold symmetry of a starfish echoed in your body's structure, head, 2 arms, 2 legs, to the spiral of the cochlea in your inner ear that allows you to hear my voice right now. You are a walking, breathing, living cathedral of sacred geometry. Your body is a testament to the fact that the universe is not random, but is instead structured according to a deep, intelligible, and beautiful order. You are not a stranger visiting a geometric universe. You are the universe become conscious of itself. You are a localized expression of the cosmic mind, capable of contemplating the very patterns that gave you form. Now let us transition. Let us move from the awe of understanding to the peace of direct experience. Let us feel this geometry not as an external concept, but as a living, breathing presence within and around us. Allow your body to settle deeply into the surface beneath you, feeling completely supported, releasing the weight of your limbs, and bringing your gentle, non-judgmental attention to the natural flow of your breath. There is no need to change it. Simply observe its rhythm, the gentle spiral of air entering your body, and the releasing spiral as it leaves. Now, in the quiet space behind your closed eyes, in the center of your being, see a single point of brilliant, soft, golden light. This is not a light you see with your eyes, but one you know is there. This is your bindu, your essential, unmanifest self, your point of pure potential, untouched by the world. From this point, a sphere of this same golden light begins to expand, slowly, effortlessly, radiating a warmth and a deep, quiet peace. It expands until it forms a perfect, luminous bubble around your entire body. This is your first circle, a sphere of protection, of wholeness, of your own unique and sacred space. And now, feel this sphere begin to gently rotate. And as it does, a second sphere of light emerges, interlocking with the first, just like the primordial Vesica Piscis. A third and a fourth. Watch as the beautiful, luminous, shimmering pattern of the flower of life effortlessly forms around you, through you, and as you. You are cradled within this living matrix of creation. You are not separate from it. You are an integral, conscious, and beloved part of its divine design. You are a node in this infinite, luminous net. Breathe in and feel this geometric field of light drawing in universal harmony, order, and peace from the cosmos around you. Breathe out and feel your own gratitude, your own unique energy, your own love, contributing to the perfection and beauty of the whole. Rest here in this silent, luminous language. There is no need to do anything. Simply be. Be the geometry, be the pattern, be the peace. knowing on a level deeper than thought that you are perfectly placed, perfectly patterned, and perfectly, eternally held. Slowly, gently, like a leaf settling on a still pond, begin to bring your awareness back to the feeling of your physical body resting in the room, back to the sensation of your clothes on your skin, back to the sound of your own quiet breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing a gentle, life-affirming movement back into your body. And when you feel ready at your own pace, you may open your eyes, carrying this deep, embodied sense of geometric harmony and connection with you, out into your world, into your life. Thank you for listening to the language of the universe.